Good evening, Monday Night Football fans. It's the ILFL Soccer Night Show with me, David Joseph. Good evening to you. We've got cup football from past and from the present and in the future to talk about on the show this evening. So let's not waste any time and talk about the cup football that has just passed. Yesterday, in fact, it was the League Cup sponsored by Tower Hamlets Homes. It was a semi-final stage. We all made our predictions here on stage last week, but what exactly was going to happen? Cup football, we never know. We've got clips from one of those games. It's the game between West End and Leytonstone. West End, again, the team from West London who've had a fantastic season, first season in the Premier, looking to be table toppers and make their final again. They were up against Leytonstone, who were not having the best form in the league, but this was the only silverware they were on tap to get. What happened in that game? Here are the highlights from that one. It's West End versus Leytonstone.
There we have it. The semi-final victors are here with me. The 3 goal scorers. Leytonstone winning 3-2. Guys, talk me through the game. How did you do it?
I'm Charles. It was a good game. It was a tough game. Both teams wanted it. Played good football. And then, you know what? The best team won at the end.
You were the better team. Okay.
Yeah,
and talk about the final then. What are you looking forward to?
Same again, really. Come on time, get prepared mentally and physically, and hopefully another great result. West End were a great team. I think any team could have won that game, really. I'm just lucky that it was us.
And you know, your 3 goals, obviously they were grounded out, but fully deserved. Was there anything you want to say about the team in general?
I think it's down to the manager really for putting us through the hard work, determination, grafted the result, and you know, the best team won, like you said. Alright, yeah.
Well, there we have it. Leytonstone are through to the final. I'm sure these guys are going to give us a great game for the final. Well done, Leytonstone. Yeah.
Semi-final number 1 out of the way, and Shaquille, if you're somewhere watching, I think you were the only one that predicted it right on the show last week. Leytonstone are through to the finals of the League Cup, that big one right there. And they're here in the studio to talk about the win, just fresh, running off the streets and onto the stage. Good evening, gentlemen. Listen, cup final, you've made it. How does it feel? I'll start with you.
Excited.
Excited at what, making it or what's to come?
Both really. You know, we've worked hard to get to the semi-final, and now the final is here. It's just a step away, and you know, we're in it to win it. You're
in it to win it. You look happy, but now I'm going to ask you the question. Right, here's your first tough question of the evening. How comes the cup and not in the league? What's the difference?
During this season, we've had a lot of players either injured or work-related. They've been missing, and we've always had like just about the squad for every game, like 12, 13 players. So like, it's been a bit in and out. But in the cup, a major person was Zulki, who was our top scorer, but he's missing now as well due to work-related. Like, he's busy every Sundays now, so he's missing now. But he got us to the quarterfinals, and we got through the semis. Showed great heart yesterday's match. So
tough game. West End were a good team.
No, West End are a good team. We've played them a lot, even last season as well. But credit to them. But unlucky they lost out yesterday. Yeah,
indeed, and a good goal scored by you. I've said before on this show that if we had goal of the season and could run it through, we'd always have a contender, and that was there and thereabouts. Was it in your mind? Was it hitting hope, or are you going to tell me that's in your locker?
No way, I've got them in my locker. I saw the ball coming. I just thought one thing on my. I just need to hit it.
It's one of them. Once it leaves your boot, you know it's just going.
Yeah, I knew I caught it sweet. Didn't know if it was exactly going enough for someone. Like just, you know.
How many times has he hit Rose Ed with an effort like that?
He knows, yeah. He's seen them.
Nah, he's hit quality strikes before as well.
Okay, I'm going to ask you one more question before I open it up to the panel, and that's you're in a cup final, and you're struggling to stay in the top division. You came out of the first division, you've come up. Now, I'm sure you don't want to go back there, and you want to be competing against the big boys regular, week in, week out, because these are the things that helps develop them. Yeah. You've not got many games left. Now you know what you're capable of. Is there going to be a big push now to the end of the season now to stay up?
Yeah, I think we can do it. We can stay up, yeah.
After yesterday's performance, that's going to give us a boost now.
And now it's just you're only looking in one direction. That's staying up and to hold the cup.
Yeah, it's going to be ours.
Guys, cameras. I'll speak to you first. Great advert for the tournament itself, for Leytonstone to come from where they have a lot of people writing them off and making it to the final. That's what we want, underdogs getting there.
That's the beauty of the cup, Dave, as you know. It's a great run they've had. It hasn't been easy for them. They've had to beat good teams to get there. And I think the other team that you haven't mentioned yet, it's probably a dream come true for them, because they struggled to get to where it is now. It's been even harder than Leytonstone, to be honest. And there is a whole division of difference between Leytonstone and what the other team is. So yeah, good luck to both the teams.
I think it's testament as well to the strength of both teams that have got there. They both came up from the First Division last season. They both made a League Cup semi-finals. One of them had to go, but credit to the both of them for making it.
Absolutely. I mean, these are some. Both of these teams are our newer teams. I mean, they don't exceed 3 years in the ILFL. So to have them in the third year get to the cup final, it's magnificent. And I think the good thing about Leytonstone, I've been watching their games here, and at the beginning of the season, I have to admit, you guys weren't great at the beginning, but the last few games I've been following them, they've been doing well. And I think this is what's ideal for them to really get that final push. The same with Bow, really. They were in a division where, I mean, the top two have virtually run away with those positions. I mean, SCTA and Reach Out are not reachable. So it's great for Bow to get there from where they started. I mean, when they started the first season with us back in 2011, they were rock bottom, having double figures going in nearly every week. So great to both of them. Great to both of them. And I think it's going to be a thrilling final, because I think the beauty of the Cup, as Cameron's mentioned, the final is going to be all about passion. I think we're not talking about tactics anymore. There's no point me looking at both teams the day before the final, giving you a tactical review, because I got it wrong last week. I looked at league forms. I didn't think Leytonstone would make it through. I didn't think Bow would make it through. But these guys have denied me, so I'm not going to do a tactical review. I think it's all about passion in the final. So, well done, guys. I'm really pleased that you're there, and I think we're going to see a great final.
And you've heard a little mention there about Bow, the other team that have made it through to the semi-finals, to the final even. Their semi-final went all the way. It was a 1-1 draw and then went down to penalties, and they beat Beaumont Youth by 8 penalties to 7. There it is on your screen now, the results for you. Well done to Bow. Cameras, let's hear from you. I mean, being involved with SCTA, you've been familiar with Bow this season. We've spoken about them on the show, and we said, when they get their act together, they are a match for anyone.
Look, it's a pleasant surprise they're in the final, but I'm a little bit shocked as to why their league form is so bad. We've played them twice, and they must have conceded 13 goals just from us alone. So I don't know what's happening in the league. Obviously, it must be a similar situation to Leytonstone, where it's work commitment, it's family problems, issues here and there. Because now to get players on a Sunday is very, very difficult. It is difficult. Whereas when we were growing up, we used to flood the pitch with players.
We used to fight for it just to get on the pitch and see who's in the first 11. Both teams, like we said, we've spoken about how they've made it there. It's been tough getting there for both teams. We're just taking a look at their route to the cup finals as well. Leytonstone, I mean, I have to say, if I look at your form through the cup, I know as we were saying, Hasnat was saying over there, that your league form was a little bit iffy, to say the least, but you've scored lots of goals in making it to the cup. I mean, is there a cup team and then a league team? Is that how it's going? Or
No,
you
it's
guys
just
up for the
a
cup?
mix. It's just a mixed players, and I think when we're in a cup, there's an opportunity of winning something there, so we go for it. We're not going to let opportunity go to waste. And our big player, our main player, striker Zoki, has been missing this season to help us through getting to where we are now. But now everyone's chipping in, picking up the pieces left by Zoki.
We're going to go to a break really, really soon, but I'm going to ask you one question. When we looked on those stats there, we've seen that Bow have had it, like I said, quite tough coming through. 2 penalty shootouts to make it there. So this is a team with resilience, and you are no longer the underdogs. How does it feel going into the final as favourites?
Oh, favourites.
Well, you're the Prem team now.
I think it's better going in as underdogs, to be honest.
Yeah, so you feeling the pressure? Not
Not
yet,
really,
or when
I
you get
think.
there?
I think the way we played and the heart we showed coming back twice from behind, I think we should win
It's
it.
90 minutes away, really.
It's 90 minutes away,
Yeah.
but as you've heard us say on here, it's a cup game, and they're there on merit.
Yeah.
They've beaten good teams, so let's see what happens. Listen, they beat West End as well on penalties. They got there, and you went up against them, so there's nothing in it. There's nothing to call. Look, well done to both teams. Well done to you, Bow FC, if you're watching. Credit to you for making it the way you have. You're there on merit, and you're up against a Prem team in Leytonstone. We look forward to that cup final when it comes round. Still to come, we're going to talk about more cup football. It's the Champions Cup, which is taking place this weekend. We've got some league games that happened from yesterday, and also your Vets League stats, facts, and all the match reports coming up on the next section of the ILFL Soccer Night show. We'll be back.
আপনারা দেখছেন ILFL সকার নাইট।